Why is this so important right now during COVID? Like I already said, like a crazy thing happened yesterday with an event, but that's just one case, obviously. So when we just look, and I know that the graph is a bit fuzzy, sorry for that. I didn't have a better qualitative image. But when we look at the rise of streaming platforms, YouTube here, by the way, is YouTube Live, not the normal YouTube, just YouTube Live. We see that during the last 2 years, it has been really increasing. And we already see, like for March, that there is a really huge increase considered to some or compared to some other quarters. And let's say COVID only started like 1 week in March, the last week of March, or maybe a bit before that. So the effect is not really that visible yet. But I think when we're looking for April and so on, that there is really a huge increase in the amount of viewers who are watching all these kind of platforms like Twitch. Twitch is always the biggest one up till now. And I think that's really clear when we look at our own numbers, because there are obviously no numbers for April yet, as it is not finished yet. But when we look at our own influencers and the reach that they achieve, so the amount of viewers that they get in April compared to other months pre-COVID, we see a 85.7% increase. And if we have, as we have thousands of influencers, this can be a good prediction of how much, let's say, Twitch and other streaming platforms are going to rise. Okay, you may ask, why is that? Why are people starting to massively consume like Twitch content and other content? Well, basically the answer is twofold. On one hand, of course, people are staying at home now, have more time to game, and many people, while they play games, also watch their favorite creator on the site on Twitch or on YouTube. That's always something. So of course, these numbers are increasing. But basically, COVID has given Twitch and other platforms the best marketing they could have ever dreamed for. Because if you look at the bottom here, all kind of traditional sports got a virtual component. And these famous players, like for example, Lukaku is a famous footballer. He's playing NBA, so a basketball game, a virtual basketball game. So basically, all these famous people are attracting audiences who normally don't watch Twitch or don't watch gaming content, or often don't, and they pull them in together with their audience, so they pull their audience in on Twitch. So basically you see a massive shift from all the viewership that happens on traditional sports and traditional events to virtual events. So they're let's say the virtual variant of their traditional selves on Twitch, so they're watching it. So basically all these initiatives really increase or account for a drastic increase during COVID on these platforms.